Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I'm at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Virgo, whose correlating card is the Hermit. And this represents you as the artist ready to receive the abundance of creative energy or possibilities that Source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So I first drew a Spirit Messengers card. You got forgiveness. And then from the color goddess, you got wisteria. Just so pretty. Love these two colors together. And this is the new spread. This is by Marielle. You'll find her in the description box below. Tarot for Creatives. And so, of course, I went straight to my 1970s Rider-Waite cards and the cards of truth for direction and the Lenormand cards for clarifying. So this spread is all about your creative roadblock. So this pile here is what is currently my biggest roadblock when it comes to creating. What am I not seeing about this obstacle? What is this obstacle trying to teach me? And what do I need to let go of to overcome this obstacle? So hopefully this will resonate for you, and in part or maybe entirely, and it may relate to some and some others, especially this reading. This is an interesting one for you Virgos because I couldn't quite decide whether it was talking about forgiving yourself for something or forgiving someone else for something. So let's start with the forgiveness card. You can see that it's like she's comforting and forgiving a younger self. Or it could be somebody else, but it feels like a younger self. And it says, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth and creative growth as well, I would say. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Well, that is such a beautiful sentiment. Hard to do. Hard to do, but when you can find a way to do it, it is pretty powerful, for sure. So, I'm just going to let you look at this one more time because I want you to see all of this beautiful design in here. Very much reflection of the outer design, which these are fiddleheads. They grow around here in Maine. So, or ferns, right? And yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we got forgiveness. And I think of these two cards as what we need to embody during a meditation in order to absorb this reading for everything that you can get out of it, for the most possible. And then you got wisteria. So this is an interesting card. You can see the infinity symbol at the top, right? And it's the crystal is something pronounced rhodochrosite, and its meaning is it's time for some kind of expansion in your life, and knowing that cycles come and go. So even though it may be time for another cycle, it is just a small cycle in the bigger picture of things. So, yeah, you can see the butterfly, the Queen Anne's lace here, which is the another word for, I think it is the wisteria. Is it the wisteria? I can't remember now. Anyways, it is the blood of kings and queens. So it's that kind of nobility that we're talking about here. Yeah, this feels like a big let go, right? And like I said, I couldn't decide whether it was something that you needed to forgive yourself for, or if it's someone that you need to forgive in order to make room for this really incredibly beautiful, beautiful thing coming down the pike for you. So let's get into the reading. This one is currently your biggest roadblock. So you got the world in reverse. So the world is everything. And when it's in reverse, it talks about a lack of compassion. It can be for others, but it can also be for yourself. So you can see how it could go both ways. So a lack of compassion talks to me with being in that hard zone where you're still hurting, you're still smarting from whatever needs forgiving. And you got the Four of Hearts in reverse for the cards of truth. So if it's upright, it would talk about stability and emotional stability and groundedness. But in reverse, of course, it's talking just the opposite. So this is High Priestess energy, Mercury, it's water energy. It can be about healing, but it can also be in a reversed as it is. It can be stagnant, right? And in that stagnation just comes all of this muck and mire. And if you're anything like a Buddhist or believe that that is the most fertile ground that you could possibly grow anything from. So I'm looking at the positive side, and that's because you got the Child card for a clarifier. So this again tells me that for some of you, this is going to ring true about forgiving yourself. But if it is about forgiving someone else, it's to possibly, well, the one thing that I know, or one of the things I know that helps, is to consider them a child. Can you imagine a 3 or 4 or 2-year-old and doing something that needs forgiveness? Of course you would. You'd do it in a heartbeat because they're young and they don't know and they're learning. But you know what? Everyone is. Everyone is, including ourselves. So again, whether it's for you or for someone else, embody that childlike curiosity about the situation. Stay out of the victim mode because that's a trap. And the protector mode, another trap. And the perpetrator. You don't want to be lashing out at anybody. That's just another trap to keep you stuck and stagnant. So let's not do that, but it's a pretty darn big roadblock. So I'm going to try to do you justice and move on to the next one. What is it that you're not seeing about this obstacle? Well, you got the Temperance card. So this is knowing your inner balance. So it's got you off balance. It's just like the Four of Hearts in reverse. You're not feeling the stability that you've once had, or that you really, really want to start feeling again. All of these are little clues to tell you it's time. And then you got the Ace of Clubs, which is the big thinker card. Big foundation, big thinker card. So you might be missing out, right, on this. This is what it's holding you back from, okay? So, big thinker. You want to be a big thinker. This is also connected to the hearts. because it's something called a semi-fixed card with the Two of Hearts. So whatever this big thinking thing that's coming your way, that you're being blocked by with this being stuck or stagnant in this need to forgive something, is keeping you from that Two of Hearts connection as well, which is, of course, connecting to something that is going to be incredibly satisfying. And it's about making choices. Got the crossroads here. Ooh, deep, deep meditation coming on here. This is a deep message. Okay, so, all right. So what is this obstacle trying to teach me? You got the Knight of Swords. Look how fast and furious. So intelligent, bringing such a message, such action for you. Once you let go, once you start down that forgiveness trail, you are going to be so inspired. Beautiful. Strength, skill, bravery. Whew. Love that. And you got the Queen of Hearts and the lucky clover. Oh, it's going to open that heart so big and so wide. You're going to feel so amazing, and you're going to know exactly what to do with it. This Queen of Hearts, amazing card. This is one of the mother cards. It is knowing exactly what to do, when to do it. It's stable, strong, supportive, loving. It is all around either giving support or receiving support from some source, some people, some place or thing. Either way, it can be from source. It can be from your guides and angels. So they've got your back through this. This is the card that tells you they've got your back. So it's a healthy give and take, right? You're going to go from this imbalance to this beautiful balance. Just incredibly lovely. So this is what it's trying to bring your way. Okay, so what do you need to let go of to overcome this obstacle, to start down that forgiveness path? What's maybe find a mantra? Well, you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This talks about cycles, and it talks about the wheel, right, coming around, and having luck or no luck. So it's the attitude, I think, with this, because you also got the Ace of Hearts and you got the Fish. So this Ace of Hearts represents a foundation of emotional stability, okay? So you got to get over and through and around your stuckness. So it's the stuckness. Somebody has stuck a spoke in your wheel. It's that stagnation. So that's your meditation, how to get out of the ruminating about whatever it is that needs forgiveness. Think about it in that childlike nature and get this beautiful, beautiful Ace of Hearts so that you can just go and have that sun and that energy in your camp, right? It is you. Aces are you, a reflection of you. They reflect the sun. So it is a new beginning, a new emotional situation. It is a period of time of love and security and support. And the Fish, there is a million ways for you to get there from here. Wow. All right, I told you it was deep. Wow. I hope this resonates, and I hope you get there from here, because I can only imagine what kind of energy you are going to bring to your creativity once you've let go and start to blossom, that lotus blossom out of the muck and mire. Whew, big one. All right, well, thanks for listening, and I hope this resonates, and as always, good luck and happy creating.